Good afternoon. I'm Michael Akintunde with Adaba News at 3. In the news, over 65 world leaders to grace May 29 inauguration as Tinubu emerged 16th president. President Buhari commissions multi-billion rice mill project in Abuja. Kidnapped US officials rescued.
This is the news.
About 65 world leaders, including heads of states, are expected to grace the inauguration of the president-elect Bola Tinubu. Also expected at the nation's 7th transition ceremony are past presidents, diplomats, heads of international organizations, and prominent Nigerians and representatives of foreign governments and agencies. Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, confirmed these to newsmen in Abuja. Tinubu was sworn in as the 16th President of Nigeria on May 29. Meanwhile, President Muhammadu Buhari will officially hand over the transition documents to the incoming administration led by the President-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Thursday, May 25th. Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, who doubles as chairman of the Presidential Transition Council, said the investiture program, which is part of the schedule of activities marking the 2023 presidential inauguration, will take place at the State House Conference Center in Abuja. He further noted that on the same day, President Buhari will confer national honors on President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his Vice President-elect Kashim Shettima. Boss Mustafa assured that adequate arrangements have been made for the safety and security of all people throughout the inauguration period. In the meantime, the NSA, who has the Security Facilities and Intelligence Committee of the Presidential Transition Council, says necessary measures have been put in place to provide all-round security. It says security would be beefed up at Eagle Square, the venue of the May 29 presidential election, and its environs. Monguno also said there would be tight security in and around hotels to ensure the safety of guests coming into the Federal Capital Territory from within and outside Nigeria. He stated that membership of the committee, which is drawn from various security agencies, has been collaborating to ensure a seamless transition. Monguno said there will be traffic diversion and provision of alternative routes for motorists and pedestrians, as there will be restriction of movement at a certain range around Eagle Square. Monguno, who assured Nigerians of a peaceful inauguration, urged them to stay clear of anything that would threaten the peace of the nation. And away from the May 29 presidential inauguration stories, President Muhammadu Buhari has commissioned a large-scale integrated rice mill in Sheda, Kwali area, Kansu, Abuja, to boost local consumption and exports. He said other 9 large-scale integrated rice mills are soon to be completed and commissioned across the country. The large-scale integrated rice mill commissioned in Sheda was federal government's partnership with Ocean Glory Commodities Limited, and the mill has a production capacity of 4 tons per hour. The president charged stakeholders of the mills, especially the management, to ensure efficient operations, good customer service and maintenance culture in the operations of the mill. President Buhari was represented by the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Dr. Mohammed Abubakar. You're listening to Adaba News at 3 on 80.9 FM Akure, transmitting from Ilamokin. After the break, kidnapped U.S. officials rescued. Stay with us. We'll sure return.
At Wexford College, we promise you a new and exciting journey to the top. Now feel the difference of a world-class academic campus set out in a conducive learning environment. This is it, I can say, this is it. Wexford College is more than just a school, it's a heaven. A home for grooming future champions. Wexford College, this is it. We pride ourselves with world-class infrastructure and highly motivated staff. This is it, I can say. Wexford is gold at the prize of silver. Wexford College, intelligence, integrity, and industry. Wexford College.
Wexford College, First Gate, Obaile Housing Estate, Akure North Local Government. Telephone
0703 898 3428. 0703 898 3428.
Wexford College, the international gathering of future champions, moving forward.
Warm greetings from Achievers University, Owo, a private university with distinction. Achievers University's motto is knowledge, integrity, and leadership. At Achievers University, we have diligently pursued its objectives with a clear understanding of its implication. At Achievers University, we honestly impact knowledge on our students and pursue all we do with a sense of integrity, thereby preparing our students for the position of a higher task, that of being the future hope and leaders of the society. Our mission to be the best university is very clear and achievable. With a very high sense of responsibility, we know we're on course. We appreciate all our parents and the government, the press and the society at large for your support. And we assure you that by the grace of God, we shall achieve greatness and you'll be very proud of us. Achievers University, knowledge, integrity, and leadership.
The news on Adaba 88.9 FM.
Glad to know you're still there for news updates and live streaming. Visit our website www.adabai.9.fm or download Adabai FM app on Google Play Store. You can be part of us on our social media platforms www.facebook.com/AdabaFM 88.9 on Facebook, at Adabai 89FM on Instagram, and Adabai FM TV on YouTube. You can provide us information via email newsroom@adabai89.fm. Two members of staff of the United States Consulate in Nigeria who were kidnapped during the attack on their convoy at Ogbaru local government area in Anambra State on Tuesday have been rescued by security operatives. State Police spokesman DSP Tochukwu Ikenga disclosed these in a press release to journalists in Oka today. Although their names and identities were not disclosed, but Ikenga said they were rescued and hurt by the joint security forces in the early hours of today. He said operations were still ongoing, saying further details shall be made known later. Zamfara State Police Command has confirmed the rescue of 10 kidnapped victims by operatives in Kara, Namoda local government area of the state. State Police Public Relations Officer Yazid Abubakar said the rescue was followed by intelligence reports by police operatives who were on search and rescue operations along Gusami Forest on the Birin Magaji local government area. The Commissioner of Police, CP Mohammed Bono, reassured the people of the state that the command is committed to rescuing kidnapped victims unconditionally. And the State Police Command has paraded suspected kidnappers terrorizing Okiaku and some parts of Kogi State, including Yemoro. Briefing journalists on the development, State Police Commissioner Dario Gundari said that the arrest was effected in collaboration with the Kogi State Police Command. He explained that one Abu Hassan and Abubakar Sadiq were identified by one of their victims to be notorious kidnappers along the axis. The CP added that the kidnappers were responsible for the abduction of the brothers of the late Joseph Ayebulu, a civil defense officer who was shot dead at the scene in 2022.
The command, in collaboration with Kogi State Police Command, arrested one Abu Azan, alias Danger, and Abubakar Sadiq, who are notorious kidnappers and have been terrorizing innocent citizens around Iyemero, Okeako, Irele, and Ekpao, Ekiti axis. The suspects were identified by one Sakai Rilope to be among the kidnappers that kidnapped him in Atufam settlement, Iyemero, Ekiti. All the suspects confessed to the allegations that were leveled against them.
Also, some people were paraded on the allegation of cultism, robbery, and vandalism. The police commissioner urged residents of the state to be security conscious and report any suspicious movement around them to the police. A federal high court sitting in Kano, presided over by Justice Emin Yunusa, has nullified the candidature of the Abia State Governor-elect, Dr. Alex Oti, and all candidates of the Labour Party in Abia and Kano states. The court ruled that the emergence was not in compliance with the provisions of the 2022 Electoral Act. A copy of the judgment delivered by the court was made available to newsmen today. The court, in a suit filed by Mr. Ibrahim Aruna Ibrahim against the Labour Party and the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, ruled that the failure of the Labour Party to submit its membership register to INEC within 30 days before their primaries renders the process invalid. And the Ondo State Development and Investment Promotion Agency, ONDIPA, saluted the passion with which Governor Rotimi Akeredolu approaches his goals and always achieves great results. In a statement, Chief Executive Officer of ONDIPA, Mr. Gbenga Badijo, saluted the Governor on the approval given by the Federal Executive Council for the development of a port in Ondo. The statement praises the Governor for being a visionary leader who seeks to do even beyond what he had promised his people. The CEO of ONDIPA described the approval of the port as Ondo projects of the Port of Ondo as the biggest breakthrough that has come to Ondo State since creation, adding that the economic development narrative of the state is about to change forever. The statement adds that Governor Akeredolu's courage to lay a solid foundation for the economic development of the state is legendary because he is committed to that cause without counting the cost. Badijo also expressed gratitude to President Muhammadu Buhari, Minister of Transportation, Mohazo Sambo, Minister of State for Transportation, Prince Ademola Adegoroye, for all they did to make the project a reality. He assured that ONDIPA will continue to lead the crusade for a state that is the choice destination of all genuine investors. Accra North local government chairman of the All Progressives Congress APC, Joshua Eleti, has been suspended. The executive members of the party accuse Eleti of abuse of office and mismanagement. They set up a 3-man committee to investigate the allegations against the suspended chairman and reports in 2 weeks. The local government secretary of the party, Mr. Ayodele Atani, was immediately appointed the acting chairman. Ibukunle Oguni was also named as the acting secretary of the party. Some leaders of the party in the local government, Ayodele Atani and Adeni Paul, spoke on the suspension of Joshua Eleti.
For the past 4-5 years, whenever we have any meeting, we do hold meeting, we just convene us in a beer parlor to hold meeting, interact with us there. I haven't collected a lot of money from people that will get office for us.
The seat of the chairman is the face of the party, and whoever will occupy that very seat should be someone who can really reflect the what the party stands for. And I think the suspended chairman has not actually done enough during, before, and even after the election. And I think we need to move forward, as the name is All Progressive Party. So there is a need for us to progress, and I think that is the reason for his suspension.
Others expressed optimism that it function normally under the leadership of the acting chairman.
I think everything will be back to normal now, because the active chairman, it's someone who has been doing a lot for the party. He has been so committed, so he's definitely going to do his best.
Kò mọ ìyá rẹ̀, a gbé gẹ́gẹ́ bí èèyàn tẹ́lẹ̀ ni, kò mọ ìyá rẹ̀. Irú meeting tá a ṣe lọ ṣe lénìí, ó ti yẹ ká ti máa ṣe meeting ńgbà tá a ti ṣe election tán. Kò síbì kan tó dúró sí tó ti pe meeting, ó ṣà ń ṣe tiẹ̀.
However, the party has adopted a report on the anti-party activities of some members during the general elections in Accra North local government. And President of Nigeria Football Federation Alhaji Ibrahim Gusau has disclosed that the nation's football ruling body has yet to take a decision on the contract situation of Super Eagles head coach Jose Pacero. Portuguese-born coach Pacero's 1-year contract, signed in June 2022, is expected to expire by the end of next month. Recent reports in the media have it that the NFF have responded to the clamor by stakeholders and fans to sack Pacero by compiling a list of foreign coaches who may take over before Super Eagles' next qualifier against Sierra Leone. But the NFF boss, Gusau Ibrahim, denied knowledge of the reports. Gusau said it never mandated anybody to search for a new coach, neither has NFF opened discussions with anyone to replace the current coach. To end at News at 3, a recap of our top stories. About 65 world leaders, including heads of state, are expected to grace the inauguration of the president-elect, Bola Tinubu. President Muhammad Buhari has commissioned a large-scale integrated rice mill in Sheda, Kwali Area Council, Abuja, to boost local consumption and exports. Two members of staff of the United States Consulate in Nigeria who were kidnapped during an attack on their convoy at Ogbaru local government area in Anambra State on Tuesday have been rescued by security operatives. And that's Adaba News at 3. Editor Sunday Ajiboye. My name is Michael Akintunde. Good afternoon.
The world moves at a fast pace, and news breaks with the same speed.